Imagine this. It's book club, snacks within reach, and your friends gathered around with books in hand. You're all excited to pick the next read, but somehow choosing the book turns into the trickiest part of the night. Welcome to Book Club, the game where picking your next book is just as fun as reading it. I'm Askadelia from the All Play team, and I'll be walking you through this cooperative game where you and your fellow bookworms work together to find the one book that fits all the description cards. Think teamwork, think laughter, and yes, a few friendly debates along the way. Let's set up the table. First, set up two areas on the table. Book has and book doesn't have. These help your bookworms keep track of which traits your chosen book must have and which traits it cannot, so you don't turn the page too early. Next, shuffle the 40 description cards. Each card lists something a book might include, like love triangle, 4 or more words in the title, or contains at least 3 major locations. You'll deal 5 cards for the round. These are your challenges. When ready, you'll start the round by setting a 5-minute timer and flipping the first description card. Part of a series. The group chooses Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Dinniman. New achievement! This book is part of a series. Your reward? This book is now your starting point, and the game has officially begun. It's time to flip the next description card, which is initials in the author's name. Since Dungeon Crawler Carl's author Matt Dinniman doesn't include initials, the new description goes into the book has, and the group must find a new book that satisfies all book has traits. Seems to me Mary Poppins by P.L. Travers is a practically perfect choice, as it is part of a series and the author has initials in their name. The next description card is character name and title. Mary Poppins has the character name as the title, so that description moves to book doesn't have. Now the group searches for a new book that satisfies all book has traits and avoids all book doesn't have traits. In this case, they need a book that is part of a series with an author who has initials but with no character name in the title. Each card is a new layer, and the more cards you flip, the trickier the search becomes. The group lands on The Fellowship of the Ring. It fits the requirements. Part of a series, author with initials, no character name in the title, and for a moment it feels like they found the one book to rule them all. Then comes the next description card. Living author. Since The Fellowship of the Ring's author J.R.R. Tolkien is no longer living, the group must find a new title that is part of a series, has a living author with initials, and has no character name in the title. After working through every twist so far, the group finally lands on an answer. To the stars who listen, it feels like a win. A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. With one final card left to flip and the timer ticking down, this is the moment. Find a book that fits all 5 descriptions, and book club is saved. Back to our bookworms and their final description card, female author. Their previous title, A Court of Thorns and Roses, was written by Sarah J. Maas, so this new description is placed in the book doesn't have column. Now, they need a book that is part of a series, doesn't have a character name in the title, whose author is alive and has initials in their name, and now cannot be a female author. Once you finally agreed on the perfect book, the hard part is over. Now all that's left is enjoying it together, maybe even dog-earing your favorite parts. Now it's your turn. Can you think of a book that fits all the final descriptions? Drop your guesses in the comments. We can't wait to see what you come up with. Want an extra challenge? Try playing with 7 description cards in 7 minutes and see if your group can handle the pressure. A friendly race against the bookmark. If you love book-themed games, be sure to check out Fiction, Fiction Banned Books, Wordsy, and many more great titles from All Play and our partner publishers, all in one place. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy reading and happy gaming.